morning, and welcome to the DameSmiff program here on YouTube. And I wanted to tap in with you guys about whether or not you should be focusing on gear or your ears when it comes to creation and utilizing your art and music. So, a lot of people, when they think about at least starting out, you're gonna need like top of the line tech or top of the line instruments and gear like that to compete with the different artists or production houses or labels out there. And in one hand, that's true because you don't want to be outdated or using obsolete tech or techniques in your art. Like no one's listening to lute players in arenas and festivals today. They're just not doing that. So with that being said, there is some truth in staying up to date as far as how you're utilizing your gear in your music. But how far will that go if you lack the ear to do what's appropriate with said tools that you've purchased or acquired? So if I tell you, here's a grand piano, there's a classical gig coming up, meaning they require classical music, but you don't know how to read music, you don't understand the classical principles and structures of how to play it, to even improv and make it act seem like you know classical music. You're gonna get in front of them and probably play the first pop song that comes in your head, which is not gonna be appropriate for what you're trying to do. So in that instance, it would be very, very important for you to know what you're doing with your ears more than having this beautiful grand piano in front of you that you don't know how to play properly. So for you, where do you think you stand as far as your career today and where you want to be? So today, are you a person who has the best gear and maybe not the best musical knowledge? Are you somewhere in between, or do you find yourself in more of a super, super, super knowledgeable situation with not the best gear to utilize your knowledge the way you'd like? So let me know in the comments. Tap in with me.